If you are counting on Social Security in retirement, there is a date you need to know, the year 2032. Here is why it changes everything. In February 2026, the Congressional Budget Office moved Social Security's trust fund depletion date to 2032, one full year earlier than previously projected. The Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget confirmed this. The Social Security Chief Actuary confirmed it too. This is not a rumor. It is the official government projection. I am Warren Jr., and today I am going to walk you through exactly what this means in real dollars for real retirees and what you need to do about it right now. Before we get to the scary part, let me tell you something reassuring first. Social Security does not disappear if the trust fund runs out. The program keeps collecting payroll taxes every single week. What depletion means is this: the reserve fund runs out. And after that, the program can only pay out what comes in from payroll taxes each month, not the full promised amount. Under current law, at the moment of depletion, all Social Security benefits are automatically cut across the board. The estimated reduction is approximately 24%. No exceptions, 24%. Let that land for a moment. That is nearly $1 cut from every $4 you currently receive every single month for the rest of your retirement. The average Social Security benefit in 2026 is approximately $2,076 per month. A 24% cut would reduce that to around $1,578. That is nearly $500 less every single month, nearly $6,000 less every year. For the rest of your life with no adjustment, no recovery, and no appeal. For a married couple where both partners receive the average benefit, the combined annual cut would be approximately $12,000 per year in household income. Gone. The Committee for a Responsible Federal Budget estimates a typical dual-earning couple retiring in 2033 would face an $18,400 annual reduction in benefits. And here is the part that most people get completely wrong. This cut is not optional. It is not a proposal. It is written into the law. Congress does not need to vote for it. It simply happens automatically. This is why I said the year 2032 is a date you need to know. Because if Congress does nothing between now and then, your check gets cut automatically. Period. Now, why is this happening? The answer is not fraud. It is not waste. It is simple math and a demographic shift that has been building for over 60 years. In 1960, there were 5 workers paying into Social Security for every 1 retiree drawing from it. Today, that ratio is 2.7 to 1, and it keeps falling. Baby boomers are retiring at a rate of 10,000 people per day in the United States. Every day, 10,000 more people move from paying into Social Security to drawing from it. At the same time, people are living longer. A 62-year-old today can expect to live into their mid-80s. Social Security was designed when life expectancy was much shorter, and here is something that made the timeline worse. 2 laws passed in 2025 accelerated the depletion date. The Social Security Fairness Act and the One Big Beautiful Bill Act both added pressure. The Fairness Act increased benefits for some public workers, adding nearly $200 billion in cost over 10 years. Good for those workers, bad for the trust fund's timeline. The One Big Beautiful Bill Act included a senior tax deduction, good news for retirees in the short term, but it also reduced Social Security tax revenue by an estimated $169 billion over 10 years. Combined, these 2 laws moved the depletion date from early 2033 to late 2032, just over a year earlier. That may sound small, but it matters enormously for planning. Now let me show you exactly what a 24% cut looks like in real life for 5 different types of retirees. Because this affects people very differently depending on their situation. Retiree Profile 1, the single retiree. Current average benefit approximately $2,076 per month. After a 24% cut, $1,578. Combined average monthly benefits approximately $4,152. After the cut, $3,156 per household. Nearly $1,000 less every month. Retiree Profile 3, the early claimer. Someone who took Social Security at 62 already receives a 30% reduced benefit. A 24% cut on top of that reduced base is devastating. This is exactly why, despite everything going on, waiting to claim Social Security as long as possible remains one of the most powerful financial protections available to you right now. Here is the math that most people miss. If your full benefit at 70 is $2,480 and there is a 24% cut, you receive $1,885. Even after a 24% cut, the person who waited until 70 receives more than the person who claimed at 62 is receiving right now before any cut at all. Let me pause and acknowledge something important. There is a real possibility Congress acts before 2032. It has happened before. In 1983, Congress fixed Social Security just months before it would have defaulted. The 1983 reforms included taxes on Social Security benefits, a gradual increase in the retirement age, and expanded coverage of workers. A painful but bipartisan solution that extended solvency for decades. In 2026, 5 serious proposals are actively being discussed in Congress. None of them are easy. All of them involve some combination of higher taxes or adjusted benefits. Here is what is on the table. Proposal 1, raise the payroll tax cap. Right now, only earnings up to $184,500 are taxed for Social Security. Some lawmakers want to apply the tax to incomes above $400,000 as well. Proposal 2, increase the payroll tax rate. The rate has been 12.4% since 1990, unchanged for over 35 years. Even a small increase extends the fund's life significantly. Proposal 3, raise the full retirement age. This is politically sensitive but widely discussed. Raising the retirement age beyond 67 would effectively reduce lifetime benefits for future retirees without cutting monthly amounts. Proposal 4, adjust benefits for high earners. This means higher income retirees may receive a reduced benefit increase or a capped amount. Lower income retirees would be protected or even see improvements. Proposal 5, a sovereign wealth fund. Senators from both parties have proposed borrowing roughly $1.5 trillion to invest in markets over many decades and use the returns to fund Social Security benefits. Most economists say the sovereign wealth fund idea carries significant risk. The national debt is already at a record level. Borrowing $1.5 trillion more to invest in markets is a bet that may not pay off. The honest truth is this: no single proposal fixes Social Security alone. The most likely solution will be a combination of several of these measures, phased in gradually over many years. And here is the most important thing political experts are saying right now. For the first time in decades, the senators elected in 2026 will serve their full 6-year term and face this problem within their time in office. This means the political clock and the financial clock are finally aligned. That makes legislative action in the next 2 to 4 years significantly more likely than at any point in the last 40 years. 2/3 of United States adults, including equal proportions of Republicans and Democrats, want Congress to address the Social Security shortfall as soon as possible with bipartisan cooperation. That is significant political pressure. Here is what I want you to do right now: not panic, not rush to claim early, and definitely not ignore this. What I want you to do is plan clearly, specifically, and starting today. Planning step 1, run your retirement numbers with a reduced Social Security scenario. Assume you will receive between 75 and 80% of your projected benefit. If your plan works at that level, you are already better prepared than most. Planning step 2, delay your Social Security claim as long as your health and finances allow. Every year you delay past full retirement age adds 8% to your benefit permanently. A higher base means a cut still leaves more. Planning step 3, build income sources outside of Social Security: your 401k, your IRA, rental income, part-time work, a spouse's income. Every dollar of non-Social Security income reduces your exposure to this specific risk. Planning step 4, stay informed. This situation will develop in the next 2 to 4 years. Legislation will be proposed, debated, and possibly passed. The details will directly affect your claiming strategy. The 4-step plan: run reduced numbers, delay your claim, build outside income, and stay informed is the most powerful preparation you can do right now while Congress decides what to do. One last thing, and this is genuinely encouraging. Social Security has survived every crisis thrown at it since 1935, 91 years. Through recessions, wars, political gridlock, and demographic shifts. It is not going away. The risk is not that Social Security disappears. The risk is that it pays less than promised. And that risk is manageable if you plan for it before it arrives. In the next video on this channel, we go deep on Medicare, specifically the Part B premium that jumped nearly 10% in 2026, and what that means for your monthly Social Security check. Subscribe to Warren Jr. Financial so you do not miss it. Hit the bell notification so every new video comes straight to you. This information is worth having before you need it. If today's video helped you understand something important, please share it with someone you care about who is within 10 years of retirement. They deserve to know this too. Leave your question in the comments. Tell me, does the 2032 timeline change anything in your retirement thinking? I read every single comment every week. I'm Warren Jr. This is Warren Jr. Financial, protecting your money one video at a time. Disclaimer: this video is for educational purposes only and is not financial, tax, or legal advice. Always consult a qualified financial professional before making retirement decisions. Warren Jr. Financial is not a registered investment advisor. The content here is general financial education, not personalized advice for your individual situation.